it's Bianca. Good morning. Last night was a full moon. I updated my phone and I got a hell of a lot of new apps.
I didn't know that you could put all the moon phases on your phone's front screen.
I'm so excited today because I woke up over the moon, literally, that I'm finally going to be able to use my Make-A-Wish spell candles that I bought in Portland, Maine. But before we get into the spell casting portion of this video where I show you how to make a wish on spell candles, we need to get into the perfect mindset. And I would like to let you know that this video is sponsored by Aura, and they are going to be here to help us get right into this positive mental attitude. For this spellcasting video, you are going to need three things: a clear headspace, spell candles, and matches. The idea of this spell is simple. It is to make a wish on a spell candle to get your utmost desires and your utmost hopes and dreams. But seriously, before we can get into this, we really need to have a mindful and peaceful aura. And me using that word was an absolute coincidence. Aura is a mental health and sleep app with over 5 million users. Unlike traditional meditation apps, Aura partners with experts to provide personalized, all-in-one library for mental wellness, like coaching and mindfulness and breathing exercises. Let's say you're having anxiety and you wake up in the morning, and instead of trying to make yourself have a bad day, because I know we can get into that headspace, especially when we have anxiety, you could just open this app instead of opening up a social media platform, and you can pick your own mindfulness exercises to do. Some of them take as little as 3 minutes. Some of them are quite longer at 60 minutes. It's all dependent on what you want and who you want to be and what you want to feel like for that day. Other than picking and choosing your own, Aura sends you personalized courses and recommendations to ensure you're getting the most out of the app. If you are not new to my channel, that sometimes I wake up a ball of anxiety and I just don't know why. So this morning before my witchcraft began, I decided to open Aura to have a little meditation session. I drank my tea, I chose a recommendation for beginner meditation and mindfulness, and I let Aura work its magic. While doing so, I also typed into my daily gratitude journal, which lies within the app, and I wrote out my internal monologue. Aura has been super kind to offer you all a free trial and an exclusive 25% off using my link for the first 500 people who download. That link will be at the top of my description box, and I hope this will give you some clarity during anxious moments and offer rest before continuing your witchcraft rituals. I'm actually much more comfortable on the floor, especially when I do meditation or mindfulness journaling activities, and I feel like you guys see that oftentimes in my videos. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna open my Aura app. I just passed something that says ethereal, and yes, as a witch, I want nothing more in life than to be ethereal with the ethereal playlist, and this is just gonna cleanse my space for me. So instead of sitting here and lighting incense, I'm gonna use the music to kind of put the sound waves back into me and cleanse myself before we make our wish. I also feel like this could be a really good time to pick up your journal and just write out your thoughts of what kind of wish you would like to make. So if you guys want to go ahead and start that, you can do that as well. For me, I already have my wishes in my head, and I'm keeping them a secret. I won't tell you them because then they won't come true. Beautiful as that was, it is time to get into the witchcraft portion of this video. So as I mentioned, I got these spell candles in Portland, Maine in an antique shop. You guys can use any candle that you want. You could literally use birthday candles even if it's not your birthday. You can use a Bath and Body Works candle for all I care. I'm just gonna use one, not three of them. They just came in a trio bundle. A separate witch had made this, so she put a bunch of herbs on it, and of course she went ahead and dipped this. She double dipped this candle. She could have made it herself as well, and I'm very excited to kind of bring her piece of something back to life. Secondly, you could just use a regular barbecue lighter or matches or the stove. I don't care what you use to light this bad boy. What you use is just a vehicle to get what you want. And I just love a story behind a thing. So my story behind a thing today is I found this in a plant shop in Philly, and it's actually a match set. It was the cheapest thing in the plant shop, and I really wanted to buy something because the plant shop was so cool. Sometimes you just can't leave a store without wanting to get something, and I fall victim to that quite often. How cute! So we're gonna go ahead and light our match. If you're using a match, ooh. Girlfriend, I did not do that fast enough. I haven't used big matches like this. I've been using the really small ones. As you're doing this, make sure you are thinking about positive energy and being so super excited to just exist. So let it burn, and as you are letting this burn, seriously harbor up your manifestations. And when I'm talking about manifestations, I am seriously talking about the wish that you are about to make once you have this spell candle lit. Again, you don't need to use a specific spell candle, but you can use any candle that you might have that'll do the trick. And see, as I'm shifting the energy from one thing to another, I'm also shifting my mindset into how excited I am to make this wish. Kind of meditate over the candle, and in a way where your wishes and your manifestations are true. We do this a lot in a lot of other witchcraft videos, and I think that there's really nothing quite different about doing this one. It's just sometimes you want to make that wish, and when we go ahead and blow out the candle, that is when your wish will just go up to the universe. Now sometimes you should do this outside. A lot of the times we have things inside and we host parties inside, so when it's your birthday you blow out your candles, maybe they'll hit the ceiling. Don't think about the ceiling being a vessel of stagnant. It will go through to another world, and I can promise you that. Now again, I'm not going to share with you what my wishes are, but I am saying them in my head. You're not limited to one. For some reason, whenever I have a birthday, I always that was perfect timing to blow out my candle. I'm not gonna lie. All I was thinking about, and now I'm just gonna cleanse myself with my wishes, all I was thinking about is how whenever I have a birthday and whenever I blow out candles, all I do is try my best to get the most amount of wishes possible. And this whole time that I was doing this, I was thinking of so many wishes. I was thinking about an infinite amount of wishes. I couldn't even get my brain to focus. Well, I could a little bit because we did that nice meditation, but on loop in my head was just wish after wish after wish, and I know me talking might not have mapped up to what was going on in my head. I promise everything was so positive and so amazing. So in case you missed it, or in case you want this again, I'm gonna light it with a lighter again. As you have this lit, seriously manifest what your wishes are and what you want your wishes or your wish to be. If you have something hyper specific, go ahead and do that. This, of course, like I said earlier in this video, would be quite helpful if you make a list or you start making like a journaling session for yourself before you get into this spell. It's as simple as blowing out a candle, of course, but there's more to it. There's more spirituality to it, and there's more eagerness to be excited to make wishes. All we have to do now is wait for our wish to come true. Again, I want to thank Aura for sponsoring this video, because without them, I would not have the peace of mind to go into making wishes and manifestations for myself. Your free trial is linked in my description, as well as 25% off. Please make sure that you're subscribed. If you need more witchcraft videos, of course, they are always on my channel. I have a playlist called Witchery. I'll see you in my next witchcraft video. Bye!